Hi guys, and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to do a tutorial inspired by the TV show Euphoria. So yeah, their style is kind of like with a lot of like stones, rain stones, and pretty colorful. So I'm gonna do that today, and I hope you like it. So roll the intro. You Okay, I'm just going to like do an eye first and then come back because I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. So I'm going to do one eye and my eyebrows, and then I'm right back. Done. That's what I came up with. And now we're going to do the other eye together. So yeah, I prime my eyes with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. And the palette that I'm using is the Carnival palette by Be Perfect. And yeah, so let's do this. I'm taking a Kiko brush. This is the 58 brush, I guess. And I'm taking the color Guilty out of the palette. It's like this one. And I'm gonna pop that in my outer corner and already shape like the shape that I want. It's going to be like a cat eye kind of thing. So I drag it out and you just stamp it on your lid. My lid is not set, it just has like my concealer on. I don't set my base. So yeah, that's how it's looking. Then I go into a mix of wifey, it's this color, and liquor, this one. And that's the shade that I put into the middle. And I go into the color Funky. No, not Funky, I'm sorry, Wasted. It's a purple. And that's going into my inner corner, right here. I'm just placing the colors right now, and then we're going to blend them out. You can build them up if you want. I'm gonna put some more in the middle because I'm not satisfied with the color playoff right now. So we're gonna put some more on there like that, and then you have the colors on, and now we're going to blend them out. I'm going to blend the outer, like the color Guilty, with Foolish out of this palette. It's like this color with a blending brush, and this is a MAC 286S brush. Tap tap. And I'm gonna blend that out. So you just go over it with a light hand, like that, and you blend till you're satisfied with it, pretty much around it. And you can do circular motions to blend, or just go back and forth. Now it's looking like this, and later if I want to just blend it a little bit more. But now I'm going to take a little bit more and just go a little bit like over here too with that color, but here too. Okay, and now I'm gonna clean this brush again and go into Lit. It's an orange, this one. And I'm gonna blend the purple with this. And you just go into your inner corner, and I do circular motions. I go a little bit up too, to kind of get a dramatic eye look out of this. I go a little bit into my brow too and on the side of my nose. And you just go like rough like this. You can see that I have like a blank space right here, and right there I'm gonna put like a mustard yellow, and that's shuffle out of this palette. You put it right there where the blank space is, in between like the pink and the orange that you blended right there. Now I'm going to dip into Wasted again, that's the purple, and I'm gonna place it right here again because it's kind of disappearing because we were blending. So I place it in it again. And I go into Wifey and Liquor again and put it in the middle. And then I go into Guilty again. And we're going to blend that again. Okay, now we're taking the blending colors and we're blending all this again. I'm going to take a little bit of my concealer and we're going to do the cut crease. So I take a flat brush like this, and this is the Hema concealer brush in the number 309, and I dip into the concealer and then I just stamp like the shape that I want. I usually go a little bit over my crease, so we're just going to start in my inner corner and then just stamp. And then you fill it in with your concealer. You can adjust some stuff if you want. Okay, now I'm going on the edge of the cut crease with my finger to blend it out so we don't have a harsh line right there. And now we're going into Guilty and we're blending that into the edge of the cut crease with a really light hand. And now we're going to put the lid color in on top of the cut crease, and that's the color Breezy, this one, with a little flat brush. And that's it. That's literally it. We're done for now. It's not exactly done, but it's, the eye look is pretty much that. Now that we did that, we're going to the base. Today we're going to do something a little bit more like dewy, because they don't really do like full face makeup on Euphoria. They are like skin-like type of dolls. So I'm gonna put some liquid highlight, not liquid, stick highlight into my higher points of my face, and this is a Fenty matchstick in the shade Champagne Haste. I'm just putting it on my cheekbones right there. We're going to put it on my nose too, on my chin. Oops, that was a little bit too much. And on my forehead, like right there. Now I'm just gonna blend it out with my finger. I put this under my foundation because it's kind of glittery, and on top it would just be glitter, so put it underneath. But this is how the highlight is looking. You can use like whatever, like what you want to highlight. Doesn't really matter. So now I'm going to get into my foundation. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter foundation. This is my go-to foundation, and I'm gonna dot it on my face. We're just gonna leave it like this. Taking my foundation brush. Where are you? Right here. And I'm gonna blend that out and try to like just apply a thin layer of the foundation on your skin. So this is one side of my face right now. I'm gonna leave it pretty much like this. And now we're going over the nose and the other side. So now we're going to contour before I put on like blondes. It's not contour. It's a foundation stick by H&M in the shade Sweet Cacao. I'm gonna use this to bronze my face on the usual places: cheekbones, chin, and a little bit here if it's possible. And my forehead on the side. And then I just take my brush. It's this one. I don't know from where it is. I'm sorry. And I tap it in. And now we're going to concealer. I'm gonna use the shade Fawn. From the LA Girl HD concealer. Put some on the back of my hand and dab it on underneath my eye bags. This. That. On the other side. To highlight with my Born This Way concealer, and it's just like right here, like this, and then here, by the way, and this I'm the shade Butterscotch. This is just like strictly highlighting my face. Oh, I forgot about the contour on my nose because I'm not used to that. Okay, I'm gonna blend that out. Highlight on my nose, like the nose bridge, and I usually do here too. Okay. Now I'm gonna blend it out everywhere except under my eye, because I'm gonna let that sit a little bit, because it kind of lets it get a little bit more coverage. Now that I blended the rest, I'm going to blend under my eyes. Right now it's looking like this, but later I'm just gonna blend the eyeshadow a little bit more there when I do my under eyes. like my lower lash line, I'm going to correct this because the concealer. Okay, I'm pretty much done with my under eyes, and now we're going to set my face with powder. Taking a fluffy brush, going into the NYX 3-Step the Scalp powder, and that's a yellow one. I'm going to set my under eyes with this. Just tap it in. I'm going to take the Fenty Beauty loose powder in the shade Nutmeg. Tap some on the cap because it does pretty much makes a mess. I take a powder brush, I tap into the cap, and I kind of just, you know, I'll tap it off. And then we're just going to set the rest of my face. Now I'm taking an ashy powder and I'm going over my contour with it to set it a little bit. Just tap it in. We're pretty much done. The rest I'm gonna do when I'm done with my eye makeup. So I'm gonna take this brush again and go into Foolish and blend the edge right here out that I kind of destroyed with my concealer. And you can already go into your lash line kind of. Then I'm going to take like a mini brush. I don't know what's the name of this. I don't know. So I'm going into Guilty and I'm going on my lower lash line. Just gonna blend that in here. Okay, now I'm going directly to the purple and I'm gonna put it here. If you can see that. You can tap it in too if you want, like that. And now you're going to take your blending brush, kind of squeeze it together. You're gonna squeeze it together and blend it down here. You can go as far down as you want, just so it looks kind of blended in together. Now we're going to blend here with lip. That was like the orange color, and you just blend it in here. This is how it is looking. And now I'm gonna take like a pinkish eyeliner, I guess it's the name of this, and I'm gonna place it on my waterline. And now I'm gonna highlight my face with the MAC Post-Modernist Peach Extra Dimension Skin Finish. Looks like this. I'm gonna highlight my face with this. I haven't used this yet, so I'm excited. Just gonna dig my brush in it and highlight it. Ooh, it's this. Ooh, okay. Can you see what it? Ooh, I love it. It's kind of like an adult kind of highlight, you know what I mean? It's not like really glittery, it just looks like skin, to be honest. I like it. Well, I wasn't expecting this. Okay, so, and I already like the look like this, but we're not ready. We're not done yet. I'm gonna put some blush on from the Kiko palette, and we're going full on pink. I kinda am trying to connect it with the edge right here. Now we're going to take lash glue. I use the Duo Brush On Adhesive Vitamins lash glue, and I'm taking my gems and we're going to stick some on. I'm just going to continue placing them, and then when I'm done, I tell you guys. To be honest, I look kind of cool. I love it. Okay, now we still have to stick on some lashes. Okay, we're done with the eyes. Oh my god, I literally look so cool. Now I'm going to apply my lip color, but I'm not allowed to say what it is. Okay, and to get this a little bit more glossy than this, I'm going to take the Fancy Gloss. I just have to find it. In the color Hot Chocolate. And I'm going over it again. Okay, people, this is my eyelash. It's not really sticking, but we're just gonna ignore it. This is my Euphoria inspired look with a lot of rhinestones. And I love it, to be honest. It looks fancy. And yeah, so we're just going to do like fancy clips right now. Okay, so this was today's video. I hope you liked it, and if you did like it, leave a comment. Let's see, which emoji do I want? I want the purple heart. If you watched until here, comment the purple heart. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, do that and click on the bell to get notified every time I post a video. And that's it. My social media is up here and linked down below. And that's it. I hope you liked it, as I already said. And yeah, see you next week.